pace is going to be one chapter a day. And we're going to find harmony once again with our families and with ourselves. Hello, my relations. I see your spirit. I feel your light on this Mother's Day. At least it's Mother's Day where I'm at. And so if you're a mother out there, or you can become a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. I'm really grateful that you're here today. Before we begin, I want to express my gratitude for your presence and persistence. If you find this message inspiring, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more uplifting content. Your support helps us reach more people with these valuable teachings. Today we're talking about 1 Nephi Chapter 12, where Nephi receives a vision concerning the future of his descendants and the land of promise. This chapter is a rich tapestry of prophecy, revealing the challenges and triumphs faced by Nephi's people, along with the spiritual journey they undertake. In this chapter, Nephi is granted a vision of the future, where he witnesses the unfolding destiny of his descendants. This vision is not just a glimpse into future events, but a profound insight into the human condition, highlighting periods of righteousness and wickedness, and the eventual downfall of his people due to pride and conflict. The cyclical nature of their faithfulness and rebellion serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of steadfastness in faith. 1 Nephi chapter 12, verse 19, "And while the angel spake these words, I beheld and saw that the seed of my brethren did contend against my seed, according to the word of the angel. And because of the pride of my seed and the temptations of the devil, I beheld that they did perish." This verse underscores the destructive impact of pride and temptation, leading to conflict and eventual destruction. Pride, as outlined in the scriptures, is often the precursor to downfall. It blinds individuals and communities to their vulnerabilities and leads to a false sense of security that can be easily shattered. The vision further includes the establishment of Nephi's people in the Promised Land. Initially, this land is a place of growth and prosperity, a testament to the blessings that come from obedience to divine principles. However, as time progresses, Nephi witnesses the decline due to wars and contentions, offering a stark insight into the rise and fall of civilizations based on their adherence to divine principles, usually with both sides believing the same thing. In 1 Nephi 12:22, "And I saw wars and rumors of wars, and great slaughters with the sword among my people." This verse highlights the consequences of conflict and the importance of seeking peace and righteousness. Wars and contentions are not merely physical battles, but are often rooted in deeper spiritual and moral conflicts. They serve as a reminder of the destructive power of pride and the necessity of humility and reconciliation. The vision of Nephi is not just about physical events, but also illustrates the spiritual journey of his people. It emphasizes the importance of faith and adherence to God's teachings, serving as a reminder of the blessings that come from obedience and the dangers of straying from the divine guidance that the one Creator has given to you. In 1 Nephi 12:11, "And the angel said unto me, Look, and I looked, and beheld 3 generations pass away in righteousness, and their garments were white, even like unto the Lamb of God." This verse depicts periods of righteousness and the blessing associated with living in accordance with the one Creator's will. That's also meaning in harmony with nature around you. It's a testament of peace and prosperity that can be achieved when a community lives in harmony with divine principles and their environment around them. As we continue in 1 Nephi chapter 12, we see Nephi's vision expanding to include more detailed events and symbols that represent the spiritual and temporal journey of his people. In 1 Nephi 12, 4 through 5, Nephi sees the mists of darkness in the great and spacious building, symbolizing the temptations and pride that lead people away from the path of righteousness. This imagery serves as a powerful metaphor for the distractions and worldly desires that can divert us from our spiritual goals. 1 Nephi 12, 6 through 7. Nephi witnesses the destruction of the wicked by natural disasters, which is a reoccurring theme in prophetic literature. It highlights the idea that divine justice will prevail, and that those who turn away from the one Creator will face consequences. And upon the American continent, it is reiterated over and over as natural disasters. 1 Nephi 12:10. The 12 apostles of the Lamb are shown, symbolizing the leadership and guidance provided by the chosen servants of God. This emphasizes the importance of following inspired leaders who can help guide us on our spiritual journey. We have them in our communities. You have them in your nations. They're who the teepee pole, as it was spread across the earth, those teachings were shared, and you'll find them amidst all peoples. Nephi's vision highlights the cycles of righteousness and wickedness among people, emphasizing the importance of maintaining faith. Ecclesiastes 1:9. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. This teaches us that history often repeats itself, and lessons learned by past generations are invaluable for guiding future actions. It is a call to remain vigilant and faithful, learning from the past to build a better future. The vision underscores the destructive impact of pride and contention, leading to the downfall of civilizations. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. A lot of professing saints don't have anywhere else to go but down. Pride is subtle, yet a powerful force that can lead to the unraveling of even the strongest communities. It is a reminder of the importance of humility and the need to seek forgiveness and reconciliation time and time again as we go through this book. You're going to find those that they think they're doing the right things and they're just not. Periods of righteousness bring blessings and peace, illustrating the rewards of adhering to divine teachings. Psalm 1 through 3. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the one Creator, the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. This underscores the peace and prosperity that come from living a life aligned with divine teachings. We would say, the good way of living. It's a call to find joy and fulfillment in following the path laid out by the one Creator for you. 1 Nephi Chapter 12 offers profound insights into the future of Nephi's people, the consequences of pride and conflict and the blessings of righteousness, and then those people's destruction. And we get this right at the beginning of the story. By understanding Nephi's vision, we can learn from the lessons of the past and strive to remain faithful and diligent in our spiritual journey. As we reflect on these teachings, let us consider the wisdom found in James 1 through 5. James 1:5. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. This verse reminds us of the importance of seeking divine guidance in our lives. So I want to thank you for your time. And may we all seek to strengthen our faith and understandings as we pursue the divine truths that guide us on our spiritual paths. Let us remain vigilant against the pitfalls of pride and conflict and embrace the blessings that come from righteousness and obedience. The obedience is first and foremost with your one Creator and that creation that is around you, and it is you. Finding that peace within is one of the most sacred things that you can accomplish in this life. And so, Chi Miigwech for being here today, and we'll talk tomorrow. Pretty smiles. Yeah. Love you.
Love you, Dave. Yeah, say bye. Sadhus. Gimme Quen me go.
Gimme Quen me go.
Gishi se shi sagiya.
Gishi se shi sagiya.
Zegoyan.
Zegoyan.
Mekwenda goshida.
Mekwenda goshida.
Aben goja.
Aben goja.
Gimme Quen me go.
Gimme Quen me go.
Ani kubi chiganad.
Ani kubi jiganad.
Gimme Quen me go.
Gimme Quen me go.
In the way magona.
In my way magona.
Gimme Quen me go.
Gimme Quen me go.
Gishi se shi sagiya.
Gishi se shi sagiya.
Zegoyan.
Zegoyan.
Good job.
And he did do a good job. Hey, if you're still here, this is the pace that we need to go right now. So people, they wonder why sometimes things go really fast. And then sometimes the Lord is asking for us to be still. There is far more going on around us than we can ever manage or even participate in. We do our part. What's our part? Pray. Pray always. Act in faith that your prayer has been heard and answered. Rely on the Spirit to do what you can never do. And trust that the one Creator keeps his promises. P-A-R-T. Pray, act, rely, and trust. That's what you need to do right now. And we need to just take, a breath. And that space between our heartbeat and our breath is what we're doing right now, one chapter at a time. In an age when everything is going a little bit crazy, we're going to slow down and focus on the plain and simple truths of how we got here and where we're going and what this is about. This is a story about a people who got themselves killed off. And so it's a sacred teaching of love, forgiveness, compassion, but it's a story of a group of peoples in the Americas. But right now, we're going to slow down. The pace is going to be one chapter a day. And we're going to find harmony once again with our families and with ourselves. And my prayer for you is that you'll do your part. You'll pray always. You'll act in faith that your prayer was heard and answered, that you'll rely on the Spirit to do for you what you can never do, and you'll trust in the Lord that he keeps his promises. I'm repeating myself. If you have the Nephite record and you can provide it to somebody, give it to them and walk away. Plant the seed. Let the journey begin for them. Every seed that gets planted into the earth is a good seed. They have different journeys and they're going to become different things. It's something written within them that converts them, not you. Now, when they receive this, they're going to get to some places where they're going to question this great peacemaker and the relationship of the great peacemaker in their life. People are going to ask questions about repentance and forgiveness. And about baptism, knowing full well that Alma even baptized himself. But let the seed grow. So if you have these, hand them out. And if you don't have them, ask for them, because this is the history of the peacemaker upon the American continent. And when our people fully grasp it, then we control the narrative and the story on the peacemaker that you would call Jesus Christ. And therefore, we're the ones running the end of this story. And but I'm grateful for you guys to be here. And if you're still here, just remember to slow down sometimes. Take the time to be with your families. Take the time to be with yourself. Take the time to breathe. The transition from the winter to the spring has fully been taken. And now we're moving towards the summer. And, And generally in the summer is when a lot of things start to move again. We have large ceremonies with the Tangui in Colombia, with the Mapuche and many various tribes of Patagonia, southern Argentina, and Chile. And we have amazing meetings with Sundance Chiefs occurring in September in Missouri. So there's a lot that's going to be happening, and then back in the Yucatan in October for some really big things, and then into New York in November to speak to 5,000 rabbis. So take this time right now to breathe and slow down. I enjoy you guys. I enjoy you guys a lot, and that you're here and that we're sharing these messages. So apply them to your life. Find your vision. Live your vision. All right? Big witch.
Observing life, it isn't as complicated as it seems. I like to think of a poem that helps me along my way, and I hope it helps you. Behold, the sun is gold, and the grasshopper leaps, but none are as bold as that caterpillar who creeps. And what to behold between the reeds, shimmering gold, butterfly wings. We live in a beautiful place, and when you look around you, there are those that achieve things much faster than you, a lot like that grasshopper that can leap vast distances, but it's that bold and courageous little caterpillar with all those legs that don't seem to benefit him at all. But he persists as the little warrior of creation, and then one day, he's that butterfly going through the reeds with the sun reflecting off his wings. And in that moment, nothing in creation can catch him or cause fear. He moves almost with the wind, disappearing from one spot to the next. We're very much that caterpillar in this story. Some of us are going from one mountain to another mountain. Some of us are falling off cliffs. Some of us are lost in the valley. We just need a friend to show us the way. Some of us are climbing. We're so close to achieving our goal. And wouldn't it be much faster with a helping hand? An act of random kindness or an act of intentional kindness are probably the most important thing we can do in this life, because we know that persistence is the only thing that'll get failure out of the way of your success. So persist and help somebody else on their way too.